Hey guys, this is Alex Owari from ONG Tax and Accounting Services. So in this video, we're going to do a quick one. We're going to talk about Form 5471 and penalty abatement, okay? And we'll talk about one of our clients and how we're able to help them to abate the $10,000 penalty. Now, who files a Form 5471? Form 5471 is filed by certain U.S. taxpayers or shareholders or officers or directors in certain foreign corporations, okay? So we don't have to go into too much details, but when you have a foreign corporation where a U.S. person seems to be a director or a shareholder or an officer, there could be a possibility that that specific U.S. person needs to file the 5471 filing requirement just to disclose information about that foreign corporation. And a U.S. person could be an individual, it could be a corporation, it could be a partnership, or it could be an S-corp, or it could be any other U.S. entity that has ownership interest in that foreign corporation. In this case that I'm going to talk about, we have a corporation that was formed in Delaware, and that corporation basically set up another company in Dominican Republic. So in this case, you have a foreign company that's owned 100% by a U.S. corporation. And so in this case, it is considered as a foreign corporation. And then also the U.S. company that formed that company, because it owns more than 50% of it, now that corporation is also seen as a controlled foreign corporation. There are certain exemptions to filing 5471. So you need to go in and look at the exemptions and, the requirement to file. But in most cases, when you have ownership interest in a foreign corporation, you're a director or you're an officer of a foreign corporation, you may be required to file Form 5471. Now, when you fail to file those forms when it's due, the IRS slaps you with a $10,000 penalty, okay? And then there are three ways the $10,000 penalty could be slapped. That is, the first one is you file the tax return late. The second one is you file it on time, but you provide incorrect information on the tax return. Or you don't even file at all and the IRS catches up with you. You could get a $10,000 penalty. And the only way you can abate that penalty is if you have a reasonable cause statement. If all of this failure resulted because you have a proper reason for that failure. Okay, so we have this taxpayer that came to us, who had formed this foreign company in Dominican Republic, and then also ended up filing that tax return late. Okay, so the IRS slapped him $10,000 penalty for not filing the 5471 on time, and the shareholders or the directors got in touch with me, they showed me the penalty notice that has been issued. And then they also showed me, one of the penalties, as you can see on the screen, the IRS had issued an intent to levy or seize some of the corporation's property. And so it was very concerning for these shareholders and board of directors. So they got in touch with me and I was able to listen to the other side of the story, why they were late, and then also we were able to get cracking. So I was able to draft an effective, reasonable cost statement for them based on the information they've provided to me. We sent everything to the IRS, and fast forward, currently, some few months' time, the IRS got back to us and abated the penalty based on that reasonable cost statement that we sent. So some of the ways that the IRS can abate this penalty is if the late filing was due to sickness, death, or natural disaster, or if it's probably due to the fact that you were really stuck, you didn't understand much about the U.S. tax laws, and if you can really articulate your reason why you did not file on time, then the IRS would review and basically abate the penalty if necessary. Now, I must say that it's not all penalties that the IRS would abate. Every case needs to be decided on its merit. They need to review every reasonable cost statement and then prove that. Okay, so in this case, as you can see from the screen, the IRS got back to us and abated the penalty, which is very exciting. If you fall into this kind of situation where you're having problems abating the penalty, or you just received one of those $10,000 penalty for failure to file the Form 471, I'm always here to help. My name is Alex Owari at ONG Tax and Accounting Services, and I help, companies and people from all over the world as far as US taxes are concerned. And if you have any questions or tax preparation issues or anything that borders on US taxes, I would be happy to help you. So feel free to contact me anytime. If this video helps you, please subscribe, like, and share. We'll talk to you some other time, and take care. Bye.